Greetings, family, and welcome to Live with Chatufa. Following the eruption that we saw happening, if I may call it eruption, that we saw happening in the EFF in South Africa, where Floyd Shivambu has departed from the party, quite a lot of things have happened, very sad developments, especially for the EFF. And as we continue to look at it, we see that there's quite a lot of influence that has come within the movement itself that has caused a lot of mishaps to happen in the party. We're remembering what was said during the press conference, which we also showed live. I still remember the president of the EFF, Julius Malema, indicating that they were not going to go personal. They were not going to take this personally, what has happened, and they would continue to be friends and brothers and comrades. But it seems later on, when he met his supporters in Johannesburg, was it Johannesburg? There was quite a lot that ended up happening. We saw like some outbursts of anger and some character assassinations that were not expected. And we were watching and wondering what is now happening, because we thought that the guys would continue to be friends and comrades, although somebody has decided to take a different direction altogether. But it's a sad development for the EFF, of course, like we have said, because losing out to the men was actually losing a very strong pillar. But life goes on. The EFF will have to continue standing. The EFF will have to continue fighting the battle. The EFF will have to, they can't give up on the struggle. The struggle has to move on. The fight has to be on. And victory is definitely going to come at the end of the day. So what we are looking at, the movement of Shivambu to the MK is still a very tricky move to him personally as an individual, because he's going to a party that is already having its structures in place. And it may be very, very difficult at times to go in and fit in, because remember, naturally, people would resist a man like him because of his influence and his the power. He commands a lot of power. So coming in there would definitely be resisted by some individuals. I'm sure it's not everyone who is there who might want to see Floyd Shivambu coming in there, because some people will feel like he's coming to displace us or to take positions that many other people could be eyeing. I know this happens with politicians, and we just hope that this is not going to be the situation that Floyd Shivambu shall be facing when he gets there. All right. So Dali Mpofu says Shivambu's departure, he sees it as a betrayal to the EFF. Remember, Dali Mpofu used to be the national chairperson of the EFF, and he still remains connected and inclined to the EFF. And he comes out and he says to him, the move of Shivambu is actually a betrayal to the EFF. I don't know what other people think. Could this be a betrayal or whatever it is? But looking at the responses that we saw later on, it really showed that there were some tensions that were really happening, especially in the top leadership. There was quite a lot of tensions, because we saw others that have not yet left also being involved in the lambastion, which was also surprising what really is happening to the EFF. The EFF remains a force to reckon with in South Africa, and we want to believe that they will put their house in order and march on and push on and continue to fight the struggle. These are some of the things that are common. They are found within struggles. In struggles, you lose comrades. Some comrades are shot and they die. Some comrades, they also, depart and they go for different reasons. And that has to happen. But eventually, the organization will have to keep on keeping on. It's not about individuals. It is supposed to be about the organization itself. If it's not about individuals, it will survive. But if it's based on or based on individuals, then it might be facing quite a lot of challenges. So I want us to just hear what Dali Mpofu had to say concerning the issue of the departure of Floyd Shivambu, where he says to him, he sees it as a betrayal. But let's just hear what he had to say.
President was saying the EFF is us. It's something that we have built from nothing. It's not something that you just wake up one day and walk away.
Which is why Julius Malema feels so betrayed by Floyd Shivambu. I mean, even yesterday he said, even last week he said, this is someone who helped co-found this organization.
Absolutely.
Do you see it in your view as a betrayal when you look at someone like Floyd who helped build this organization, as you say, from nothing? Do you see it as a betrayal? Because Julius Malema last night says this is someone who's gone for his own political gains.
Well, you know what, the relationship particularly between those two is well known. I mean, I represented them in 2012 in the ANC disciplinary hearing. And even then, coming from the Youth League, and as he said last week, it was not just a friendship, it was a brotherhood. So it's almost like, as he said, losing somebody who's close to you, or a divorce, or some other loss of that sort. So those kinds of losses either go with a lot of sadness, which is something we felt, or a feeling of betrayal.
Is that how you feel?
In the sense, well, to the extent that we were not taken into the confidence, I do feel that way. I feel that, and by the way, there's something strange where I've changed about how I feel about it, because last week I was of the view that maybe what the former deputy president should have done is wait until the conference, address all of us and explain himself. But over the weekend, I thought about it and I think I was wrong. He was right to do, the minute he felt that he was no longer with us, he took the right decision to then go.
But he didn't explain why, because even Julius last night says, I asked him, what did I do?
No, he did explain. He didn't, of course, he didn't say, when you're saying that, you are assuming that the problem was with the president of the EFF. He explained it in his...
Right. So this is what it is. They feel like the departure of Floyd was really some kind of a betrayal to the organization. As one of the, as he is one of the members that really co-founded this very powerful movement. It's really a very powerful movement, and we just hope and pray that they will be able to march on, fix up their house, and take the struggle further. So good luck to the EFF, considering their Congress that is coming. I'm sure no man is not is irreplaceable. Every man is replaceable. Somebody else who can come in there and do the work is much better as how Floyd was doing it. So we say good luck to the EFF. So this is what it is. Thank you so much, family. Just giving you updates of what is happening around us. Subscribe to this channel, like and share if you have not done so. We meet again in the upcoming show. Thank you so much.